Hello and welcome to my review of The Help, starring Emma Stone, Viola Davis, and Bryce Dallas Howard. Ladies and gentlemen, there have been many times in my life where a film such as this has come out and people have declared it excellent, fantastic, a movie you have to see, or else your whole social point of view will remain in the gutter. And then I see it and I just don't get why the hell everybody's all hyped up about it. Unfortunately for me and my comic box, this is one of those films. The Help takes place in Jackson, Mississippi during the 1960s and centers on Skeeter, played by Emma Stone. She's a young writer trying to make it in big with this New York newspaper, but to do that she has to impress them. What she decides to do is to write a book from the point of view of the African-American housemaids who are being horribly discriminated against. This is an act of great courage, as this is a time where speaking out against racial discrimination is unlawful. To achieve this goal, she seeks the help of Abilene and Minnie, two housemates that have been through hell, and she forms a bond with them through her experiences. Let me start off by saying that from a strictly objective textbook point of view, this is a fairly well-made film. The set designs and costumes are all great, the time period feels very authentic, and the actors are all top-notch, especially Emma Stone, who's really growing into a very well-rounded actress, from comedies like Crazy Stupid Love to more dramatic movies like this. Her headstrong yet vulnerable protagonist is an extremely likable lead that carries you throughout this entire film. All the other actors do good jobs too, Bryce Dallas Howard, Viola Davis, what have you. But it's their characters I have a problem with. My main issue with this movie is that half the characters in it are great, excellent, three-dimensional characters that are portrayed wonderfully by the actors. And the other half are complete and utter stereotypes with just one feature that they repeat throughout the entire 2.5 hours that are portrayed excellently by the actors. The characters that Emma Stone and Viola Davis play, you really get to know them and like them, and you feel their soul throughout the entire film, and you really start to care about them. However, characters like Minnie, played by Octavia Spencer, who is an extremely entertaining character, but still, just a stereotype, a typical homely black maid stereotype that never gets any further development than that. And also, Bryce Dallas Howard, while really making you hate her, she really plays this uppity rich woman who was the former employer of Minnie. Her character is just so shrill and evil, you never really see another side of her. And I'm not saying you necessarily need to see it a whole lot, but just knowing that it's there, that there is at least some conflict, I just don't believe that any woman like this could be truly pure, undivided evil, and the movie didn't do a good job of really making me believe that. Another positive about this movie is that there are just bits and pieces of it that I really liked. There are just like certain character bits. When the movie actually tried to focus on the characters and give us a reason for their actions, it did an excellent job. But it didn't a lot of the time. Another problem I have with this movie is that it is just so damn long and drags out forever. If they'd cut this movie down to 1 hour and 40 minutes and really got in all those good character moments, this could have been a 3-star movie. This could have been a solid story that really could have meant something. However, it just feels overlong and overstuffed with stereotypes as it is right now. The movie I kept comparing it to in my head was The Secret Life of Bees. Well, that movie really made you care about each of its individual characters and mainly made them seem like individuals. This movie, 60% of it, the exact opposite. Overall, bits and pieces of The Help feel like a movie that people put true thought and passion into. However, a lot more of it just feels like empty stereotypes to me. But that's just me. And I know I'm not the target audience for this movie at all. And if you are, which is mainly women of all ages, go out and see this and make up your own mind. I'm not saying absolutely do not go out and see this. But for my money, it just wasn't my cup of tea. And it was just a little too banal and stereotypical for me to recommend. I give The Help 2 out of 4 stars. If you like this review, subscribe to my channel, and until next time, I'm Movie Kid Mike, making sure your time is worth your money.